Hello, my beautiful fellow bulls, Taurus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Welcome to Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. And Taurus, we have more incoming solar flares. Big energy, removing obstacles, bringing in lots of forward movement energy, bringing in a lot of clarity, a lot of things to finally overcome, deal with, let go once and for all. And I don't know if you saw a post I put in my community page last night. We had a huge ring around the moon here, which is usually an indication of some incoming weather, whether it's rain or snow, and right now it's blizzarding outside. Blizzarding in April, the middle of April. Gotta love southern Alberta. So yes, and the other message with that ring around the moon is just to be aware and discerning of any negative energies around you at this time, Taurus. So we are going to see, Spirit, what message do you have for our beautiful Taurus at this time? Taurus, I personally, as I've mentioned many times before, I have 3 sons that are Sagittarius, and one of them in particular has been going through very deep shadow work for like the last 6 years. It has been hard on him and everybody else around him, and especially me, being mom. Okay, that's a lot, Sagittarius. I don't think we're meant to have that, or Taurus. And he is now coming out of this dark place. So that is one obstacle that is clearing away for me. And that may be resonating with somebody else. So the first card out is kind of, oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's start from the beginning here. So, at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is card 19, Sunflowers. Definitely a cycle is coming to an end, or multiple cycles, Taurus. And that is freaking beautiful because we are in desperate need of some things to come to an end. But Sunflowers is all about bursting with unwavering faith, unconditional love, always showing up as the beauty they know they are. Vibrant, flowing, but strong and free. They invoke a childish enthusiasm for life. Keep an open mind and you will have, or you will hear and see the truth that will set you free. And this is, again, it really resonates with me because the sunflower is a representation of the sun card. And the sun card can often be about a child, not just having that childish enthusiasm, but it can literally talk about having a child, becoming pregnant. It can talk about a child that you already have. And so, like I just said, there is a major cycle ending with my child in particular. So that could be similar to somebody else's situation out there, or again, it can just be Something in that you've been dealing with, Taurus, is coming to an end. Something is clearing away. All of this energy, like I said, is coming away in to clear away obstacles. You just need to keep being the best version of yourself. And most of us Taurus have already gone through a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing, and we are finding ourselves again, our true, authentic selves. And we are now at a place where we are presenting that to the world, or we have been. And so just keep doing that. Keep an open mind. Um, it, you know, again, adopt that childish enthusiasm, and things are going to start turning around for you, Taurus. We have card 47, which is Edelweiss, and 4 and a 7 adds up to 11, and 11 is like a master spirit number. If you ever see 1111, it's usually an indication that you're on the right path. It is also an indication that you are gaining some spiritual awareness, some sort of knowledge. And this is usually, Edelweiss is talking, it's the masculine flower of courage and devotion. The devotion a father has to his family, and his ability to have the courage to look at and discern his own emotions, refusing to accept less than what is correct, not only in others, but in himself as well. You may be very empathic, and Taurus, most of us are very empathic. So who are you surrounding yourself with? Not all you feel belongs to you. So this is part of the shadow work, and this is part of being an empath, is, taking a look at ourselves and seeing, who are we being? Are you trying to be like your mother? Are you trying to be like a friend? Are you trying to be like a boss? Are you trying to be like somebody else? Or are you being your authentic self, Taurus? Because when you show up and be who you truly are, that's when the magic will happen. And, Taurus, I'm only speaking from experience, but I have been, cutting out people and things that are not for my highest good and whatnot. But I also realized I needed to take a look at myself and how I'm showing up for other people. And am I showing up in a way, am I speaking the love language of the people in my close circle? How am I showing up? I expect other people to tolerate my boundaries. I expect other people to communicate clearly with me. So do I extend that same courtesy to other people? I hope that makes sense. So this again is part of our healing process, part of that shadow work, part of raising your consciousness, part of becoming a better version of yourself. You have dandelions here. Card 17, a 1 and a 7 adds up to 8, which is all about moving forward. And dandelions, this is asking you to plant seeds, make a wish. Plant your seeds of intentions. Your dreams are not in vain. Karmic law requires every human wish to be fulfilled. To follow what is true and clear to you, and in due time your wish will be granted. It may not show up exactly how you expect, so release attachment to the outcome and have faith. You will see it when you believe it. When you believe that you are worthy, Taurus, when you believe that anything is possible, when you believe that you can receive what it is that you're looking for, you are going to get it. 3, card 3 is carnations, and threes to me often talk about other people again. So this carnations are a representation of fascination, distinction, and love. A mother goes on a journey of fascination, distinction, and love. She is mesmerized by her body's ability to form life. She knows and understands that it will all have phases, that it is a process, a journey with an unknown destination, and each phase will pass. Therefore, she embraces it and receives all she can from it and holds it forever in her heart. Unconditional love, the Mother's Day flower. And this is also a representation of the Empress card, which is very much your energy, Taurus. So very much step into this energy of knowing that everything is a phase. Life is all about phases. It's all different experiences that we go through so that we can grow and elevate and evolve and become better. You have card 14, purple azaleas. A 1 and a 4 adds up to 5. Definitely going through transformation. And with the Empress card, it was the Empress card. What was the other one? 1 is talking about going through a transformation of the mind. But card 3, the Empress, it's like a physical transformation. And we have card 14, a card of change. So there's definitely a lot of changes happening in your reality, Taurus. And purple azaleas are asking for patience, especially with yourself. A time of alchemy where we can transition from the old to the new. A chemical reaction in the mind and body caused by reactions to new actions. A time to work on yourself. Do not be afraid to let your demons surface, as the only way to heal them is to feel them. Connect with and evaluate your attitudes, beliefs, values, and patterns. Again, talking about more shadow work. So let's see if we can clarify this at all, Taurus. So yes, again, this card to me is talking about stages of our growth, stages of our learning. It's like this, but it's also talking about gaining a higher level of consciousness as well, so that your victories, your successes, they actually have meaning. This is talking too about acting with integrity. Because when you act with integrity, your successes will be that much more victorious. If we do things that are sneaky and underhanded in order to get where we are, when we get where we are, it doesn't always feel so good because we always have this guilt or shame or something hanging over us. So again, this is talking about really looking at yourself, looking at how you're operating, looking at how, are you using your integrity? making sure you're not steamrolling over people, throwing people under the bus in order to make yourself look good, or, you know, because those kind of things just bring about shallow victories. So dandelions is talking about, or is being clarified by the high priestess. Definitely you have to be at a certain level of consciousness. You have, in order to pass through these gates and sit where she's sitting. So you are definitely graduating to a higher level of consciousness. And this card fell out upside down, which is usually an indication to me of something that you don't see coming. And this is Two of Cups, destiny, divine timing, something that is an equal give and take in a relationship. So again, this is all about using your awareness to plant the seeds that are going to lead you to your destiny. This is following your intuition, following that guidance. Becoming the best version of yourself, tuning into your higher being, and planting the seeds. Oh. Okay, we have the Chariot here. And the Chariot is the card of Cancer, but this is talking about moving forward. This is talking about surrendering, letting go and letting God, knowing that, again, knowing that everything happens in phases and stages, and that this too shall pass. And if you just trust and have faith and listen to your inner guidance, you're going to be led to a place or you're going to be led to your success, to your victory. This is definitely achieving balance between your body, mind, and spirit. Getting to that higher level of consciousness, removing any blockages so that your blessings can come in, Taurus. Yeah, you're definitely, here you are again, the King of Pentacles, a new beginning. And I'm just feeling drawn to yes, there's definitely been a lot of stagnancy for Taurus, but again, it's being patient. This phase is going, or this phase, this stage that you've been in, it is going to pass, but it has a lot to do with setting your intentions and surrendering to the universe. But the King of Pentacles is saying that the stagnancy will be overcome and reunions could be at hand. You are never really alone. All you have to do is reach out. Be patient, persistent, and diligent, and you will be closing a major chapter or door to the past and beginning in a new direction. And the buttercup flower symbolizes the riches you have in store when this new chapter begins. So that is definitely, and Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, you've been working on something. You've been working really hard to build something solid and stable, to get your finances under control. You've been trying really hard to change your stars. And you may not have felt like you've had a lot of support, a lot of help. But again, you have not been alone. And whether it's just reaching out to your past loved ones, reaching out to your guides, whatever, there's always somebody there who's been with you. I know Taurus has a lot of ancestors on the other side that have really been pushing us, helping us trying to move us in a new direction. So there's definitely something coming in, Taurus, that is going to light your fire, that's going to, if it hasn't already, there's something that you're really passionate about and something that you've been working on, working towards. You have no idea how it's going to play out, if it's going to work, if people are going to receive what you're doing. You know that a lot of people are against you. And I'm not trying to say that in a bad way. I'm just trying to be realistic, Taurus. We do have a lot of jealous energy around us. A lot of people who, for some reason, don't want to see us succeed. And the other thing is, the only thing that can trip you up is your own these thoughts, these perceptions that you need to clear away in your own mind. Getting rid of this can also talk about cutting your losses and running. And I'm getting this too, possibly with a Cancer energy. It's like this phase has come to an end. If you've been in a relationship, it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting that very distinctly. You may be wanting to break free and, go back to being on your own, following your path of bliss. You're possibly even, afraid to make this decision because the road ahead might look scary. You don't know what's going to happen. Possibly this relationship, it was sort of stable in a sense, like you feel it is stable, but it's just not completely fulfilling. There's something, it's like you're again, like you're stuck and you can't move forward in this relationship somehow. Possibly this other person keeps sabotaging things. So that's not for everybody, but that's coming up. I definitely see you moving into calmer waters. I definitely see you, looking to the future, planning for the future. I see you working on your passions and, it's like you're removing yourself from any conflict. You're not focused on any of the stuff going on around you. You are just focused on your pentacles, focused on what it is that you are trying to build and create. And that is what you need to do, Taurus. This can even be cutting out all of the things in your mind that are tripping you up and blocking you up. That's why Spirit wants you, clear away all of the distractions and just focus on where it is that you want to go. What is going to take you to, it's finding your inner peace, Taurus. When you find your inner peace, when you find your authentic self, when you no longer, feel the need to explain yourself or put on a show for anybody, that's when your celebration comes in. That's, judgment, justice, standing your ground, keep going, persevere. There is some kind of truth coming in, Taurus. You have the Queen of Swords. Again, you may, I know, Taurus, I feel like a lot of Tauruses have a really, really, really tough decision. That they need to bring something to an end, but it's like they don't, want to, because it was supposed to be their destiny. It was supposed to be their 10 of Cups. It was supposed to be their stability, but there just wasn't an equal give and take. There was somebody who was always sabotaging everything, somebody who was always focused on the negative, somebody, and it's just, it's kind of like, well, Taurus, when you commit to something, you really commit to it. You give it your all. Taurus is a very monogamous energy, so it's like you'll do anything to make something work. And it's just coming to the realization that this is just not working, and cutting something out and starting to make plans to go off in a new direction. A lot of healing, a lot of healing, a lot of transformational work, a lot of getting control of your life, getting control of your thoughts, your emotions, your finances, your actions, getting control definitely of your thoughts, overcoming your fears, your worries, your doubts, and tapping into your intuition more. It's like, Taurus, you may have hit rock bottom, but there is a chance to rebuild something solid, something stable. But again, you need to break free from whatever this is, whether it is a person, somebody trying to control you, whether it's an addiction, whether it's, thought patterns that are keeping you stuck in a certain cycle. There's something you need to break free of. And this is fortune after difficulty, Taurus. There's a new perspective coming in. Doing your shadow work, changing your perspective, bringing something to an end, and then sitting back and receiving the rewards. And it's definitely, you may have to communicate to somebody that you want to end something. And it could be difficult, and you could be holding on. It could be like, again, this person is really making you angry. You want to cut them out, but for some reason you're holding on because you feel like this is just a phase and that you're going to get through it somehow. But you may have, again, you may have somebody coming in to offer you an apology, to offer you a new opportunity. And this could surprise you. Somebody could be coming in, somebody could be coming in to offer you a new opportunity to work, and then you end up surprised because you actually end up falling in love with this person. Okay? I think you're moving on from the past with the Knight of Cups. You're definitely going to decide to move on from the past. I believe you're choosing what you love, Taurus, and you're moving towards that. And I really think you are going to be cutting out anything that isn't bringing you what you really want, anything that is not conducive to your life path. But I see you getting success, victory, recognition. But again, it's all you. There's certain things that you need to let go of from the past, certain emotions that you need to overcome. Here we have this stagnancy. If you remain focused on all of these cups, you're going to miss the ones that being offered to you, because the universe is trying to balance out the scale. And this is also saying, be careful who you're giving your energy to, Taurus, because not everybody has good intentions. And you don't want to keep focusing on the things that hurt you, repeating the cycles. You know, you need to turn around and see the possibilities that are out there. And again, Taurus is very empathic, so make sure that all of the things that you're juggling, if you're juggling things that don't belong to you, give them back to who they belong to. Make sure that you, again, this shadow work, you know, we're just starting to go over and over and over. But you are the master of your reality. You can create, and you are creating a wish fulfillment. You are creating a legacy. You are breaking cycles. You are healing. You are turning your fortune around. Taurus, you wanted to change your stars. You're doing it. You just have to know that it is a process. You have to be patient with yourself. And it does take perseverance and diligence. And there's definitely, Taurus, something that you need to break free from. So, very great message. I hope this helps you on your journey. I thank you so much for tuning in and being here. And until then, I will catch you next time.